A warm welcome this evening. Those of you who know me will know that it is unusual for me to start any Glenland meeting 15 minutes after the opening time. We have a record since, and some others will attest to it, that we start exactly our meetings at 7 o'clock, with or without the master. Tonight, because we have such a distinguished panel, I was waiting on all the panelists to be here before commencing. Nevertheless, I'm happy to see so many brethren here, and to those who are online, welcome. And we look forward to a very interesting discussion. Just to give you an outline of the program, the order that we will be doing it, I'm going to hand over to Brother Warren MacDonald, who is going to give the opening remarks, after which I will introduce our distinguished moderator, who will in turn introduce the panelists at the head table, as well as the interrogator. We will then have a few comments from the moderator and the interrogator, which will be followed by the thoughts of the panelists. And each panelist will be, and we have a distinguished panel here tonight, each panelist will be given 10 minutes to say a few words, and this will be followed by the moderator summing up, and then we're going to open up for questions. The interrogator will sort of lead off, and then we will open for general questions. After which we will have final thoughts from each of the panelists, and then the usual vote of thanks and closing remarks. So without further ado, I welcome Brother Warren MacDonald, one of our distinguished past masters of the Glenland Lodge, to give the opening remarks.
Thank you, Masters and DC, for those welcoming remarks. As was said earlier in the prayer, this evening we're honoring our distinguished past master, Brother Howard Constantine Ennis, with this Masonic Forum 2024, with the topic, "Is it time for the formation of a new Grand Lodge?" This topic, as most of you know, is not a new one, and has been discussed for decades. In fact, we have had papers prepared and presented by stalwarts, notable Masons such as Afif Lazarus or Harold Alberga, Major General Rudolph Green, all prepared detailed papers on the topic. So we're not really reinventing the wheel. But what we're saying is that one thing is certain in life, and that is change. And in recent times, the government of Jamaica has been, I should say, earnestly trying to upgrade the Constitution of Jamaica and to remove the King of England as head of state of Jamaica. We also have discussions going on in earnest on removal of the Privy Council as the final court of appeal for Jamaica, and to bring these things and to bring responsibility for these regionally or locally. So, a lot of us feel that Jamaica has matured sufficiently that we should again raise this question to explore and discuss the formation of a new Grand Lodge of Jamaica. This evening we have an excellent panel, and I think they'll be introduced in detail later on. But we certainly thank them for coming this evening, and we certainly look forward to a very interesting and informative discussion where we can hopefully progress this whole discussion on a new Grand Lodge to see one way or the other where we should be going. As I said, we want to hear, or we expect to hear, both the pros and the cons of such a formation of a local or regional Grand Lodge. So, gentlemen, brethren, with that, I will welcome you again and pass back to Master DC.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, Kevin is working behind.
Who carbon they were, how did I fit in this?
We'll go without the mic until it's up and ready. But thank you very much, Brother Warren McDonald. Just to note also that we had the deadline